Victor. I'm here with a new unboxing or review, and this time we're going to make a look to the Warhammer Underwrolds Gnarlwood. This is the starter set of the 6th year, and I don't know if call it season 7 or 6, but we're going to make a look what is inside. So let's make I will open the box, and first we'll start making a look to the miniatures. So let me just zoom in a little bit so we can see the miniatures much clearer. So I start with there are two factions inside. We have the skeletons, and then we have the barbarians. Let me zoom in a little bit more so you can see the details. So first I will start with the skeletons, also called let me just check here. They are the Sons of Belmorn. Okay, this is the name of the faction. So we have 5 of them. We have 3 that are small warriors. Okay, small skeletons, more like yeah, they look like the, how it's called, this, the tomb guard. Okay, with skeletons with armor and shield. This have like a type of halberd or pull weapon. Okay, I think the detail is really nice. You have to be careful when assembling them. They have some fragile parts, especially this guy, for example. This was not one of these that have the back feet quite difficult to put in the hole, and it's very easy to damage. But I will say that overall I like a lot how they match. Okay, so you can see once they are assembled, it's not that easy to find the joints. Okay, they fit very nicely. Okay, as well this one. Okay, they fit really nice. And then we have the last of the warriors. These are called, here I have the names, Graveguard. Okay, then we have the leader. Okay, this leader, here we have to be a little, I will need to check, because you see that there is a gap there that it's visible. More tricky to assemble, but yeah, nothing that you cannot do. And I like a lot how it looks like. I like as well the crown he's wearing. And then we have the big guy of the faction. Okay, this big guy with the shield on front. The shield, to paint, it's easy to put and remove, so you can take it out if it's in the middle of the way when painting. You put it back, so it's not a problem. They are not that difficult to assemble. The only one that was a little bit trickier is this guy. So they have some fragile parts, and I think was the leader that have the head was fragile. No, was one of these guys. You have to be, because you can see there are some thin parts of plastic. So be careful when you push them when assembling, because you can damage them quite easily. The next one is more robust. Okay, the other one that we have in the book, in the box, is the Gnarl Spirit pack. Okay, I think it's this one. Let me just double check. It's this one. Okay, you can see here. I will show the card later on. Okay, so we have 4 barbarians, as well, highly detailed. They come in this brown plastic, but the quality is great. Okay, as well, quite easy to assemble, not big problems, even easier than the skeletons. I like a lot how they match. And the parts, here you can see that this is one part separate from this one, but this, when you have these gaps, is not a problem because it makes sense. There are different parts. It's not that when you have a gap in a tunic or in a piece of cloth. Also, I like a lot this one here. Okay, see, I think it's really nice, detailed. Then we have this one, all of them with the pelt, and we have this one that looks like a hunter. Okay, really nice. So this is what is coming in terms of miniatures. Now I'm going to show you the other parts of the box. Okay, here we have the rulebook. Okay, it's quite a nice rulebook. It's not thin. It's 55 pages. And we have a little bit of background inside. So let me show you the book. So we start with this. It's a very nice presentation. It's of a soft cover book like all the other seasons book, but I think it's thicker than the other ones. Always some really nice artwork here. Okay, we start with some background about the narwhal, the hungry forest, the living labyrinth, the doom of Beastgrave. And then we have here the background of the two warbands that are coming with this starter set. And really nice pictures. Okay, I don't think you can complain. I think they are really nice and interesting pictures here. Of pictures of drawings, illustrations, artwork. Okay. Then we start with the rules. First they explain us what is the content here. Okay. And they talk all about here you see the two warbands painted. Okay. And then we have all the explanation on how to play Warhammer Underwrolds. I will do another video explaining the main differences, what is new with this season. Not too many things, but I think there are enough changes. Yeah, there are some good changes. So I will need to make really in-depth reading, and I will talk about the differences between this season and the previous one. Because they changed some core mechanics, I think for good. I like a lot the changes that they bring, but I want to read more in detail because I just received the rulebook. I did not have time to go into detail. I know some of the changes because of what they share in the community website, but I really want to go more in depth and then give my opinion on the evolution of Warhammer Underwrolds. Okay, and then we have the multiplayer as well option. You can see all very nicely detailed, and the glossary is very interesting because it's growing more and more, and we have all the keywords, and then we can know what are the main what are the four or the two double side boards. Okay, that we are going to make a look also well. Okay, this is very interesting. This is very interesting to have this rapid and check table. What else we have? We have, let me show, finalize with the decks. Okay, we have tokens that we need to play. Okay, we have 2 sheets of tokens. Yeah, I have more than enough tokens until now, so I have more tokens for my collection. More objective cards, and then we have the new boards. Okay, and we have this new type of terrain here. Okay, really nice boards. I think they are very nicely detailed. They look great, more colorful than other ones. Maybe the next ones are a little bit confusing, especially this side here. Okay, it's difficult to see well the hexagons, but I think it's not that bad. I never have seen trees with guts, but okay, this is what we have here. Then we have this other one. Okay, I think they are nice boards. Not much to say. Okay, of course I have the dices. Okay, there's not much to say, and now we go to the decks. I will not go through the decks. I will do a review of the decks in a separate video because I want to do I want to go in depth deck by deck. But we have a deck for the Null Spirit pack. Okay, we have the 10 gambits, 10 upgrades, and the 12 objectives. Okay, I did not have time to read all of them, so I want to go in detail. I want to study them and come back with more in detail how I see the decks and how they will perform. So I will do a review of the 4 decks that we have here in this starter set. Then we have the Sons of Belmore. Okay, this is the deck for the death. Okay, for the undead faction. Here we see this is now they have changed, so we have a symbol for by deck. Okay, then we have the next deck, that is the Tooth and Claw. Okay, if you include one or more cards in your deck that bear the Tooth and Claw symbol, show this card to your opponent to reveal your warband step and use the rules in the game. At the start of a friendly fighter activation, you can stagger that fighter. A fighter in any warband is savage, while any of the following are true. The fighter has one or more charge tokens, the fighter is staggered, or that fighter has 2 or more wound counters. And I guess there are some cards that will interact. You see we have this symbol here. Okay, and again it's a deck with 10, 10 and 12. Okay, I said I will do a review later on in another video, so you will be able to see in more detail the different cards. We go through them, we can talk about a lot of things to really to enjoy the game here. Okay, then we have another deck as well, all well with different rules. Okay, if your weapon includes one or more cards in your deck that bear the Daring Delver symbol, show this card to your opponent and reveal your warband steps and use the rules in the game. Your exploration count starts at 0. Increase your exploration count by 1 when you place a feature token during a round at the end of the action phase for each friendly fighter that is on a feature token and that is not in your territory. At the end of the action phase for each surviving friendly explorer that is not in your territory, and decrease your exploration count by 1 to minimum 0 at the end of the round for each enemy fighter that is on a feature token that is in your territory. So it's really playing with the objectives. So again we have the 10 plots, the 10 upgrades, and then we have here, if I'm not wrong, it's 10 and 10. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah, 10 and 10. Should be 10 and 10, normally they do like that. And here we have the objectives, okay? So as I said, I will do a more in-depth review of these decks. And that's all what is coming. Of course, I was missing to show you, but you can imagine we have the assembly guide for the 2 warbands. Okay, it doesn't need to be mentioned. And another thing I want to share with you are the sleeves. So you can see the sleeves are coming with 45 cards. Sorry, with 45 sleeves, meaning that you have more sleeves than what you need to do a deck. So you have 30, yeah, it's let me see if we see the content in English. Contents: 30 printed power cards sleeves and 15 printed objectives. So you have 3 additional objective decks and deck sleeves and 10 additional power card sleeves. And yeah, they are need to test them, but in principle they are. This is very similar. I will just put it here to check. Okay, you can see it goes in. It's a little bit narrow, so you have to be careful. But you can put it quite nicely inside. Okay. I stopped in the past buying them because they were not well cut in this way, at least the ones I received. I was a little bit upset, but I just wanted to test the new sleeves, and I will use them to see how if they get damaged or not after using them in several games. And that's all what you have from this grave. So here we finalize with the 2 warbands here. Okay, so this is all from the Gnarlwood Warhammer Underwrolds. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please let me know what do you think about the game. Let me know what do you think about the new season. From my side, I'm quite excited. I'm really looking forward to play some games on Wednesdays, and I will keep tuned because I will do more in-depth review of the different decks that are coming in this box. I will also talk about the rules differences between this season and the past seasons. And we are going to have in the future as well the painting tutorials on the 2 warbands. By the way, just a disclaimer, they will be painted following my own scheme, color scheme, so they will not be the official color scheme. But I think you will enjoy anyway. So that's all for now. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give a like if that is the case, share with other people, and as usual, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in later. Bye.